Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. To start today off, we have news that James Gunn says the DCU release schedule won't be like the MCU's because they only greenlight stuff when they have a script. This is basically just a dig at Marvel for greenlighting all of these projects that don't come to fruition. Since they really have nothing made on them, it's basically just making an announcement or a promise before shit comes out. But really, I don't think Marvel has that much of a problem with this, aside from, like, what, Blade? I think if you're gonna go after any studio for making empty promises, go after fucking Lucasfilm for the constant cancellations of their movies that they have. Like, we're never gonna get a fucking Star Wars movie at this point. Next up, Baymax is coming to Fortnite, baby. This is honestly a great character. I can't wait to see him in the game. Like, his model's gonna look so off compared to all the other characters. It's gonna be beautiful. Next up, more than 139,000 films and episodes of TV have been used to train AI, including all episodes of Breaking Bad, The Wire, and The Sopranos. Every Best Picture film from 1950 to 2016, 616 episodes of The Simpsons. Like, how the fuck is this allowed? Like, I can almost guarantee you that Vince Gilligan wouldn't be like, oh yeah, let's use Breaking Bad to train AI, right? Like, you need permission. And I can 100% guarantee you that there has to be some person involved with one of the movies from 1950 to 2016 that got Best Picture nominations that fucking would be against AI. Like, they're totally doing this. Like, I don't know if it's illegal, because it might not be illegal. Maybe you can just train anything for AI if you want. But they're definitely doing it without the original creator's permission. And I think that is very fucked up. Like, this world's fucked if AI is going to be allowed to continue to just get information from all these movies and just, like, regurgitate it. Keanu Reeves did a whole bunch of research before playing Shadow in Sonic 3 on Shadow's character, and I just think that's very good for the movie. He'll know the mannerisms of Shadow, he'll know how the character plays, and yeah, I just think that's great news, and I feel like it should be not a requirement really, but it should definitely be enforced to read up on the source material or watch source material to fully get a grasp on the character you're playing, to fully show your respect for the previous material. Oh no, Elon Musk is starting an AI game studio to make games great again. Are you kidding me? For one, games aren't that bad now. Games are not that bad now, Elon, come on. And two, his main reason for why he thinks games are bad and why he wants to make a company of his own is because, like, all the games are owned by conglomerate companies. Dude, you run one of the biggest conglomerate companies in the goddamn world. I don't know if you should be one talking about, conglomerate companies and being against them. And, like, a lot of companies, like, yeah, you have your big game giants like fucking Nintendo, Sony, Xbox, but they have individual teams of their own that all have their own unique styles, their own unique games that they make. I wouldn't say, like, it's just all dominated by one specific thing in the industry. And even then, there's thousands of probably millions of indie games. Like, why are we just not taking those into account? You're acting like indie games don't sell on Steam every fucking day and are probably more talked about than a lot of the, like, company-based games or conglomerate-based games, as you would call it. Like, this just seems like yet another excuse by Elon to get AI involved in everything. Ugh. Like, the games are not going to be better when AI are involved. They're not. More Elon news. He's considering buying Hasbro just to secure the rights to D&D. What the fuck? What is this timeline? What timeline are we in? Why? Okay, I'm sorry. Why would you buy D&D? What's the point in that? D&D, the entire point of it is to make your own goddamn story. Your own, like it's completely independent. You don't fall, like, yeah, there's lore books, whatever, like, there's different classes, but the entire point is to make your own thing. So, it's not like Elon can make a fully canon D&D thing that you have to follow. Like, that wouldn't make sense. What's the point in buying it? The only thing I can see is maybe Elon, like the only good thing that can come out of this is Elon saving Hasbro. But, like, I could really imagine him just fucking axing all the other brands that Hasbro has, like fucking Transformers. What else do they have? I don't know, like what fucking Barbie. I don't know. Imagine Elon just axes all those huge franchises and just goes all in on D&D. That'd be something. But yeah, I do not get this purchase idea at all. Spider-Man is a streamer, and your friendly neighborhood is Spider-Man, of course. Imagine fucking, hey guys, welcome to a new collab here on the Spider-Man YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna be collabing with Kai Cenat. I'll be joining his subathon. Like, how the fuck is this gonna work? Now I'm actually glad that this isn't in the MCU and it's just, like, in the multiverse. Because imagine fucking this was the origin story to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Next up, we have some news that I was initially surprised by, which is that Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel kind of want to take the Fast and Furious franchise back to a more grounded approach with, like, practical stunts and street racing and all that. I was initially surprised because I'm like, isn't this newest Fast and Furious supposed to be the last one in the saga? But I realized how naive that was of me, because even if they say it's the last one, it's probably not going to be the last one, and even if it's the last one of the saga, they're going to do spin-offs, and Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson will probably still be involved. But if they do really want to take it back to the more grounded angle, I mean, the movies can only get better if that's the case. we're about to have Godzilla vs. Kong in Fortnite Chapter 6. Oh my god, this new Godzilla movie is looking absolutely insane, dude. Schools in Tennessee have been banning many manga since they're prohibiting nudity, sexual excitement, sexual conduct, excessive violence, or sadomasochistic abuse. I mean, okay, I kind of get it to an extent, like, but I don't know, because I feel like manga, you kind of have to treat it like comics. Like, I'm sure a lot of kids would be way more intrigued to read a story if it was a manga. So I don't know. I feel like there's kind of positives and drawbacks to this. Like, yeah, you can definitely limit it off from younger schools, obviously, like people like grade 6 below or whatever. But they're teen books for a reason, man. I don't know if you should really discourage reading like that. Skeleton Crew isn't going to have any insane cameos, and honestly, I think that bodes pretty well for the series. Look at Andor. Yeah, we had Mon Mothma, but that was pretty much it from what I can remember, and she actually had a reason to be in the story. And it's not like she's even a huge character. So yeah, if there's not going to be any cameos, that is A-okay with me. But am I going to watch the show? Probably not. I mean, I'll watch it probably at some point once it's all out, but it's definitely not a show that I'm like jumping on the edge of my seat to see. Really, there's no show that I'm really jumping on the edge of my seat to see when it comes to Star Wars. Aside from Andor Season 2, kinda, but I'm mostly just waiting for the next movie, dude. I don't know, because I'm really invested in the Mando timeline, and I know this is in the Mando timeline, but it seems pretty disconnected. And I more so just want to either go like to an entirely different era, or just in the future, which I'm sure you all know by now if you've seen any of my Keys on News videos. But I mean, I definitely think this will be it'll be a decent show. I have faith in it, and I'll definitely check it out at some point.